Hello, so today I'm doing my February TBR. It's the second TBR I've done, and the second one that I've had themed because I feel like otherwise I wouldn't do one. So if you don't know, TBR stands for to be read. So it's basically the books that I plan on reading this month. I usually don't plan out what I read during the month. I kind of go based on what I'm feeling, but I did one before that was for Hispanic Heritage Month, so it was kind of like a themed, and I figure that for this month I'm going to have two different themed. So I'm going to do the first kind of half of the month is going to be Valentine's Day themed, and the second half of the month is going to be for Black History Month. And then I just wanted to show you my planner because I think that the stuff for February just looks really cute. Yeah. Okay, and then something I want to say before I get started with showing you the books is that I'm not going to be doing any summaries because I've been trying to not read the book summary before I start reading a book, because I've found that in the past a lot of the summaries can be very misleading, and I don't want to be reading the book and like waiting for all these things to happen, of like all these things that were going to be in the summary. You know, like generally what each one is about, and that's kind of what I'm basing my choices on. But yeah, I'm not going to be doing any of the summaries. So the book that I'm currently reading, which I take the dust jacket off when I read a book because I put it in my backpack and I just feel like I don't want it to get messed up, or the dust jacket anyway to get messed up when I go to and from school. So yeah, so it's P.S. I Still Love You by Jenny Han. It's the second book in the To All the Boys I've Loved Before series, and so the movie's coming out I think either right before Valentine's Day or on Valentine's Day, like around that time. So I wanted to read it before the movie comes out, even though I've tried reading it. I tried reading it after I read the first one when the first movie came out, but I couldn't really get into it, and I've been told that kind of like the second one is kind of like the hump that you kind of have to get over before you get to the third one, and that the third one is the best one. So I'm just waiting for that. But so far I'm not really into it, but I'm hoping that maybe if I don't really get as into it, maybe I'll like the movie more. Maybe. We'll see. And then the other two books that I thought I would read for the kind of Valentine's theme is Rebecca by Daphne du Maurier. This is kind of like a classic romance, I think. Yeah, I think this is like more of a classic kind of romance, maybe. And then The Bride Test by Helen Wong. And I've been meaning to read this for like a while, ever since I read her first book, and I really liked that one, so I'm hoping I'll really like this one. But yeah, so we'll see. So now we're getting to the Black History Month themed books that I'm going to read. And to be honest, the reason why I decided to do this after all and split up my month like this is because I'm not particularly excited for the books that I have for Valentine's Day. I'm just a little iffy about whether or not I'm gonna like them, but the 3 books that I have for Black History Month are ones that I'm really excited about and I really think I'm gonna like. So the first one is The Hate You Give. Oh, let's not do that. The Hate You Give by Angie Thomas. Okay, maybe I should just keep this. Nope. I think we're at an angle that I won't flash you up. Yeah, so this, I am in the middle of it. I started reading this like a year ago. I remember it very clearly because I was very excited to get into it and I was really liking it, but I got so stressed and so overwhelmed with schoolwork because I had this class that at the time that I was really struggling with, and because of that I wasn't able to devote as much time to reading, which is why I feel like if I just get like a good like snow day, I feel like I could really knock this out. I just need to read this in one sitting because I feel like it's going to be one of those that I'm not going to be able to put down, so I need to read it all in one sitting. So I'm really excited. I'm really excited for this one. Like I said, I'm already halfway through. I think when I read it again, I'm going to read it from the beginning so that I can really get back into the story. But I really liked, so far I really liked it, and I'm just excited to pick it back up. It's kind of sad that it's taken me so long to want to pick it back up. Okay, and then the second book I have is Angie Thomas's other book, On the Come Up, and I've heard really good things about this one as well, so I'm really excited. And it's got, I know that it has music in it, a music element to it, which I always love, so I feel like it's gonna be, I just feel like it's gonna be really good. And so then the third book that I have for this portion is With the Fire on High by Elizabeth Acevedo. I read her other book, The Poet X, and that was my favorite book of 2019. So I'm really excited for this one, and I'm just really excited for it. I know that it's about, I think it's about like cooking or something. Like she wants to be a cook or a chef. She wants to be a chef, or something like that. And so I'm really excited for this one because I just have a really good feeling about this one. So the other thing that I wanted to start doing with these TBRs, just in case like one month I don't have a lot in my TBR, I thought I'd do some of my most anticipated book releases for the month. I'm not usually that on top of releases, but I try to get a couple for each month. And so the first one I have, it came out on the 4th, and it's Yes, No, Maybe So by Becky Albertalli and Aisha Said. And so from what I think it's a Friends to Lovers, and I think it's gonna be really good. Becky Albertalli, I've read a couple of her things, and she's a really well-known author, especially with the Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda. So I feel like this one is going to be really good. And the other one I have is a romance that comes out on the 18th. And it's The Upside of Falling by Alex Light. And this one is a fake dating love story. So those are all the books that I have or that I want to read this month, and I'm hoping that I can get to all of them. Yeah, I'm just not so sure about the first half of the month, but then I put in some insurance for the second half so that if the first 3 suck, I have something to look forward to. So yeah, I'm hoping that it all goes well. When I did my first TBR, it was going great, and then I got into a really bad scooter accident and bit through half my lip, and so it was all swollen and stuff, and I couldn't film anymore, and then I didn't get into filming, and then it was already past the Hispanic Heritage Month, it was just all out of whack. So hopefully this will be better. It's gonna be great. Yeah. So thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed. If you enjoyed it, like this video, comment, subscribe. Yeah. So, bye.